Hello everyone. Welcome to the Precise Petcare updates that are being released in May 2026. I'm going to go through the updates here. We're going to start with practice mode. The main benefit of practice mode is if you've never used Precise Petcare, it's a way for you to see the system in action without having to configure anything. But it's also very helpful if you're already using Precise Petcare for training management. You can set someone to be in practice mode from the staff accounts page. Just turn on the toggle for their account. Managers cannot turn off their practice mode setting, so that's something you would have to do for them. For administrators, they can turn on and off practice mode themselves, either from the staff accounts page, editing their own account, or right up here in the user toggle. We're going to go right to practice mode. And usually, you're going to start with a blank template here, but we can go to the practice mode configuration. This allows you to set the number of sitters, clients, and pets. If you have not used Precise Petcare before, you will get to choose what type of services you offer, and sample services will be created for you. But for existing Precise Petcare users, it's going to use your existing time blocks and base services. Our practice mode sample data has been generated, and now we can go through and perform actions on the schedule and essentially do all the day-to-day tasks that we would want to do and see what the system looks like when there is live data in it. The next new feature are the report updates, which are new reports and terminology changes. So the first thing that we've done is update the titles of the reports to align with common business terminology. For example, the total earnings report is now gross revenue by service, and the pet sitter earnings report is now called pet sitter compensation. We've also grouped these reports into logical sections: financial performance reports, compensation reports, accounts receivable and billing reports, and operational and service activity reports. And we've added 3 new reports. Profit per service hour, which takes the actual time sitters are in progress during visits and tells you the net profit per hour that you are receiving for the time that they spent performing those services. This report can be utilized for both service profitability, if you were to group by service, or even sitter performance based, say if you were to group by pet sitter. When grouped by pet sitter, it's a metric for how efficient the pet sitter is. The client satisfaction report uses the client's can rate visit setting and allows you to track overall ratings. Typically, you're going to group it by pet sitter, but it could also be grouped by anything else to give you different insights into the output. The last new report is a client refunds report, which tracks refunds issued to clients. The next new feature is reply to messages and journals by email. And what this does is when a client or staff receive an email related to a journal or a message, when they reply to those emails, it goes back into the system as if they had interacted inside the system. Previously, if they replied to an email, it would go directly to your main business inbox and not back into the system. So if a client replies to a journal email, that reply will be added to the conversation on the journal itself, as if they had submitted it here. Similarly, if a client replies to a message email, it will be as if they log into the system and reply to the message within the system. This allows you to keep this communication within the system even if the replies are done outside of the system. The 6-week calendar view allows you to see your schedule 6 weeks at a time. This is especially helpful as it is a rolling view, so you can always see 6 weeks. That allows you to perform actions and see bookings that may span months that are more than the previous 2-week maximum rolling view. The last update today is the Staff Celebrations dashboard panel. This will alert you to birthdays and hire anniversaries of your staff right from the dashboard.